Hello, hi everyone. Today I will show you that how to access the internet from local to external. So we will use fortigate firewall. So we will configure some basic configuration on the firewall, and then our PCs they will be able to communicate to the internet. So I will open my fortigate firewall first. So I'll need to configure IP address to access on a web browser. So I'll go inside and will put my password. Sorry, I have already logged in. So there is my interface. So I will go into configure. Uh, and, sorry, configure system and interface. And I will edit my passport port 1. So I will set IP address, set IP 192.168.1.129 with the default subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then hit enter, and also I will set allowness. So I need this tool ping and HTTPS, HTTP, and telnet, and then will hit enter, and then to save the configuration. Now I will go to the web browser to access my FortiGate firewall. So I have already the IP address which is configured. So this is my username and password. And we'll go inside here, and first I will need to network. So we'll need to configure the interfaces first. So this is the first interface which is already connected to the cloud, to the internet. Okay, so I will leave this one as it is by default, and I'll go to the port number 2, and I will configure this one, and this is LAN 1, and I will also configure the IP address for this one, which is 10.10.1/24, and I will check these commands. So HTTPS and ping, and also I will configure some DHCP for my clients. So my IP address will be starting from 10.10.10.2 until 254 IP addresses. So okay, and we'll click on OK button. So my first LAN 1 is configured, the IP address is configured there on port 2. Now I'll go to the port 3, and here I will choose any name. For example, this is LAN 2, and for this one IP address will be 20.20.20.1/24, and I will allow these two commands, and also I will also configure the DHCP server for my client here. With this, from this range they will get the IP address, and we'll click on OK. So my first two interfaces is configured with the IP addresses. Okay, so now I'll go to my client's computer, and I will check the IP address here, cpa.cpl. So it should get the IP address. So it's get the IP address from the 10 range, 10.10.10.3. Okay, and this is my gateway 10.1, and the DNS server is 192.168. .1.2, which is already configured on the firewall. Okay, so you need must to configure this DNS server, oh, because it will not work if you will not configure the same DNS server here. Okay, and also you will need to configure another thing, which is static route, as I already configured, because my PCs will go through this address to this gateway address to the internet. Okay, where it is located. So we'll go to this one in virtual network editors, and this one, and change setting maybe. Oh, we'll see. So DHCP setting maybe. uh, Maybe yes, this is the IP. This is the gateway IP. You see, if you will change it from here, so then you will need to change here in the fortigate. Okay, so I have already this one, and I put it here in my static route. So it is already configured there. If you will double click on it, so this is the address. This is the default address, the default route. Okay, so my client will go from this gateway to any IP address on the internet. Okay, and they will be use port 1 in this situation. Okay, so I'll click on OK, and now I will go to another one, this PC, and we'll check the IP address for this one as well, ncpa.cpl, and double click here, and we'll see the IP address. It should get the IP address from the 20 range. So it's already get the IP address. Okay, and this is the DNS server, so it should access the internet. So I'll go and check the Google server here, the Google website, and now as you can see, the internet is accessible from my client PC. And here, because I have already created the policies. Okay, if you don't have this one, so you will need to create the policies first. Okay, so I have already these two policies, which is this one, and as you can see, this is LAN 1 2 port 2. This is, and I outgoing interfaces port 1, which is my router for my cloud. The interface, this one, it will goes from this interface. Okay, and I have selected all the source and destination all and services all. Okay, so the internet is accessible here because I have already configured the policies, and also for this one I already configured the same policy for my port number 3, and that's it. And now we'll go to the DNS, and as you can see here, it is also accessible the DNS server. So it's there, it's accessible, and from my both the client, they are now able to access the internet to using the Fortinet firewall. So let's check here also the internet connectivity, and I will go off one the Google Chrome, and I will check the internet connectivity as well. So again I will go to the Google Chrome, the Google website, and that's it. As you can see now, the internet is accessible from both the clients. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you. Goodbye.